The Nerdgasm Talk podcast is brought to you by Spaces Philly. If you love podcasts, go to spacesphilly.com where you can check out Lulu and Pop, Both Sides, Turntables, Jump Thought Super Tongue, and the Nerd Coalition's very own No Gimmicks Needed. Visit spacesphilly.com today. And now, feel the Nerdgasm.
I know I got two hip hop heads on the podcast with me right here, and yesterday was about, I think, was this the first ever all hip hop halftime show in Super Bowl history?
I believe so.
Yeah, so Dre was putting out a show because we was in LA, and oh, by the way, this is another time that the team that was actually where they're playing at, where the team is from, actually won the Super Bowl. So I think it's the second or third time. So it's very rare that it does happen.
This is only the second time. The first time was last year.
It was Tom Brady, right, with Tampa Bay, right? So
yeah.
So one thing I do love about Super Bowl, other than the games, is the halftime show. I mean, there have been iconic performances. There's been Beyonce. There's been Bruno Mars. There's been Prince. There's been Michael Jackson. There has been so many iconic performances, and there's been some bad ones. So, but this one I was actually excited for because it was all hip hop. I enjoyed the lineup. I'm not the biggest. I like Snoop. I'm a big fan of 50 Cent, and I'm a fan of Kendrick. I didn't understand. I understand they wanted to put Mary in there for the Queen of Hip Hop and R&B. They call her. And cool seeing Eminem back and stuff like that. And I'm just not the biggest Dr. Dre guy. I love NWA, but I've just never been the biggest Dr. Dre guy. I called it a replay. But real quick, I just want to get y'all initial thoughts before we just talk about it a little bit. Just go into some of that and some of the commercials that we saw, leading to some of the trailers that was revealing a lot of things. I'm gonna start with the hip hop head himself, Q Flow the Rookie.
Cool. This was actually one of my favorite halftime shows, period. Low key, just because I'm biased, I might put it in the top 5. Ooh. Don't ask me my top 5 yet.
I wasn't going to ask you the top 5. I wasn't. But
I can tell you right now, just like off the top of my head, Last Night's and Bruno Mars are the ones right now. But I if you give me a minute, I can give you a top 5. Anyway, I loved it, man. It was a win for hip hop, for sure. A win for hip hop. They did everything the NFL asked them not to do. They said, Snoop, don't go up there with that Crip talk. Not only did he do that, he was sea-walking on national television. That's Black history. That's Black history. Debate with your moms. That's Black history, all right? He was smoking weed before just to get the jitters off.
What did they expect?
How you going? You're not going to pull up to LA and tell a Crip, almost got my bag. And tell one of the Crip homies not to do their thing. You know what I'm saying? They told Dre, please don't say still not rocking with police. He still said it. They asked him not to kneel. He still did it. I enjoyed every minute of it. Now, Mary,
I know all this other stuff. You educated me.
Now, Mary, I understand. You just lost your boy, or you lost your son on Power. We get it.
Oh, I was about to say, her son with that.
On Power. No, it's a joke.
I'm about to say.
You mean her nephew?
No, that's us. Oh, you ain't finished, did you?
No, I'm being sarcastic.
But that's her son.
I know. I said I'm being sarcastic.
All right. I was about to. Okay, yeah, it is stupid. How you don't know your real age? Whatever. Anyway, that's a whole nother.
I've only seen the clip, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to watch the rest of the show now.
Oh no! Watch the rest of it. It was good. But anyway, I get it. She was up there doing her thing, man. I wouldn't. I don't know. Whatever. 50. You looking a little chunky, but it's all right, man. Power paying you good money. That drug talk universe that you doing is feeding you well. So it is what it is.
Man, look, I'm biased. I'm a huge 50 fan, so I was like, sit up there. Look, was he a little tired doing the pull up? Did he need assistance? Sure, but you know what? I was like, oh, you brought back the G-Unit white beater? Absolutely.
Had black women with him. You know what I'm saying? All shades, all different flavors of chocolate. You know what I mean?
He ain't ASAP Rocky.
I ain't. Hey, man. Come on, it's a rough time for us. All right. I ain't gonna lie. See, and I forgot they not with Shady anymore. But if M had brought Griselda out, boy, I would have crashed I was at work during the Super Bowl. I might have crashed my truck if he had brought Griselda out. But I forgot they not with him anymore. So.
Oh, you know what? Honestly, man.
And Kendrick. Kendrick. I ain't forget about you. Had the Golden Lords out. All right.
That was dope. that was my favorite part.
Yeah. I've seen Kendrick live too, so I wasn't surprised by anything. Like he's a good live performer. So overall, man, that was a good show. Definitely in my top 5.
Well, how about you, Prime? Because first of all, I'm curious about Prime because Prime is somebody who's a stickler for performances. Trust me, every time we talk about something, I just look at the performance. I look at the feet. You know what I'm saying? He's like, Paul. I'm young and I feel a little frisky. So I want to know, from a performance standpoint, Prime. You know what I'm saying? How was it for you?
I mean, hold on.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
I had turned TV down. My bad. So I thought it was cool. Like it was nice. All the performance was like cool. They actually performed. That's why I like they actually had like a band. It sounds different. Sounds live.
Yeah, first of all, I was like, I didn't even know that was Innocent Pack on the drums until Baby Girl pointed it out to me. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I didn't peep either. He was going stupid.
Yeah. And I was like, oh shit, he ain't on his Silk Sonic shit. He on his Anderson Paak shit. I was like, okay, I'm with it.
Yeah, the whole show was cool. I got like one complaint, and I told you yesterday. I was like, I think the show was an A, but the song selection was like a C. The song selection could have been a little better. I ain't gonna lie, but that's just me being biased.
I would say being biased. I mean, we could do this. I think you kind of agree. Lead sketch.
I agree. I mean, I don't really have much to add about the show. I thought the set was cool, but I didn't understand the song choice.
I really don't understand the No More Drama.
No More Drama is the thing that really stuck out like a sore thumb to me. I was very confused. And so people was like, well, he produced it. He did not produce it. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis produced No More Drama, the song.
You know she know.
Hey, you know what really got on my nerves?
What
really made me very, very upset by this whole thing is when he started playing the Blackstreet song. I thought like David Hollister or somebody was gonna come out.
Hold up. Stop. You mean first of all, that ain't the Blackstreet song, that's the Barge. Just putting it out there.
What is that?
Okay. But Dr. Dre didn't produce that. He produced the Blackstreet version.
No, I don't care. Y'all going to put some respect on L name. I'm telling y'all that.
Okay. Anyway.
No, when he got the piano, he did
yes, he did like the whole beat and everything. So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe
Which is wild,
David Hollister.
That song is not sampled and still DRE, or the song that it sampled. I don't know why he did that.
Yeah, because I thought.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say because I thought like David Hollister was about to come out and maybe say "Don't leave," but then because was like, "Oh no, that's Tupac. I ain't mad at you." I was like, "Well, no, that wouldn't make sense for him to." But anyways,
it is Tupac. I ain't mad at
it is Tupac, but I'm saying that wouldn't make sense for him to do the Tupac one rather than the one that he produced.
You know what? Look, unpopular opinion. Other Barge came out.
No, he wouldn't. Elder Barge don't have nothing to do with the show.
I wish Elder Barge would pull up.
Yo, Elder
While the Crips is on stage. Snoop was on national television talking about Crip. I said, "Oh yeah.
I missed that part.
We about to get." Yeah,
no, he said it the first the first
song. Yeah.
Crip. I mean, what? I don't know what exactly they sold him, but next episode literally ends with the line, hey, smoke weed every day. I mean, what? What did y'all think y'all was getting? I'm deeply confused.
Now they knew what they was getting. That's why it was so clean because they probably had to revise it so many times.
Like I said, all the stuff Q was telling you about, I didn't know that they didn't want to do any of all that shit. I was like watching. I was like, oh,
I'm not surprised because
they were talking about they ain't want Snoop gangbanging up there. Bruh pulled up in a Crip ensemble. Like, stop it, man. That's
I mean,
I don't think there's no way. I don't believe that. You know why? Because that's who he is. I don't know how you gonna say he can't be him.
I know.
I mean, I will say this. Some people, I think, did conform to the rules. Because we definitely got the Kids Bop version of All Right.
We got the Kids Bop version of all these songs, actually.
I mean, well, some of them they did cut up, but
this is mother loving Snoop Dogg.
I'm about to say that. I was like, okay, we obviously know we can't curse.
I'm aware.
I mean, they could, and they could just pay the
FCC would have fined the hell out of them. However,
yeah. I feel like Dr. Dre can pay them fines.
Dr. Dre definitely was up there talking about the still not rocking with the police
still or whatever. Not loving police, yep.
And Kendrick for sure completely took that line out of All Right.
So. For those people that don't know the line.
The chorus. I'm trying to think of the and we hate Popo, wanna kill us dead in the street for sure. Definitely didn't say that.
No, I don't recall saying that. I don't.
I was listening. I was specifically listening at that point to see how they was going to chop up this song.
Mm-hmm.
Because when
that's why I was wishing
doing Mad City, I was like, okay, cool, we in LA. So what is he going to do next? All right, so
that's why I was wishing M brought Griselda out. You're not about to tell them brothers not to rap about coke.
Well, they only got like a smooth 12 and a half minutes for real, so.
Yeah, I know.
It ain't gonna be. I was just like, I don't know what. I wasn't. Some people was like, it was so short. I was like, honestly, if you think about it, all the halftime shows be short as hell. They just be doing so much all at the same time.
Right.
Like I said, I was very curious, and I was very like, I want to know what this is going to be like, because I was like, there's some people here I like, I don't care about it. It's the first like hip hop one, so I was wondering what he was going to do. Was this going to be like 40 people? You know what I'm saying? Just say it just everybody got a mic. But I was like, no, the way they did it was just like they turned the whole field to a Compton neighborhood.
It was cool. I like the setup a lot.
And the transitions I like from each performer to performer. Like I said, was I feeling Mary No More Drama? No, but her pass it out and then go right down to I think 50 afterward.
No, she had way more songs that she could have did. She could have did Just Fine or anything. Honestly, anything.
You know what? Just Fine ain't bad.
We was having this discussion earlier about how she would have to do songs that would be like, I guess, recognizable for the masses. But I'm like, but she has tons of songs she could have done. Real Love is in a damn Target commercial at this point.
She could have did that, dude. She didn't even do the little dance. That's what everybody wanted her for.
Listen, I mean,
she be her feelings though. When people talk about her dancing,
she really do. I don't know why.
But she do it on purpose. Then
I'm like, she be like kind of petty. I'm like, it's all right if you can't dance. Just go in and do not dance. She was actually trying to keep it choreographed.
I say, if Lil Kim can be out here taking jokes about her half Wu Tang, half Surfboard, then you can deal with the thigh high boot kick, sis. Like, come on. I just knew she was finna. And she came out there in chunky heels too. I was like, oh, Mary. I mean, her thighs, them thighs was dying, but still, especially for her to be 50. But ma'am, what was that? So yeah, I mean, I expected us to get hateration and holleration in this dancery.
I expect the family affair, of course. Everybody likes family affair. So.
Yeah, I
have one question.
Yeah.
What?
So, was the thing supposed to be that Dre was supposed to be quote unquote producing the song while he was up there?
I think that's what the I'm sorry to cut you off. I think that's what the thing was supposed to be looking like.
Yeah, because this was all his. This is basically like his show. He was running this show. That's why I find it one of the more joyous parts is somebody panning over to Jay-Z rapping all the lyrics that he wrote.
Yeah. I just thought it was weird. Like Eminem was up there and like Dre was in the back looking like he was doing something. I was like, but you're not doing it. I don't know. I was just confused.
It's a soundboard. It was supposed to be a fake soundboard. So I was
I know it was supposed to be a soundboard. I know it's supposed to be a soundboard, but I'm like, you really mean to tell me at the Super Bowl you're not gonna have pre-recorded like stuff? You're gonna really try to do it at that moment? I don't know. It was Kind of weird to do that song.
I don't know what was going on. I was just like, okay, I guess we just want this part of the set.
How about that?
I don't.
Drake gotta make himself do something because
he really don't have no purpose besides the first song and the last song.
Yeah, how about say he really did. I was kind of hoping all of them when they all got up on top of the stage, they was all going to C-walk. But I said, but
come on now.
I would have loved to see that.
They not all gangbangers now. They can't all do it.
You can't be out here crip walking in LA and you ain't a crip.
Are him and Ice Cube? Are they cool? Or they're not cool enough to even like do an NWA song or no?
They could have brought Cube up.
They could have brought Cube. First of all,
they could have called.
Dre was talking about a big surprise. I was like, "Was that supposed to be 50?" Because we didn't get that.
Everybody said it was a big surprise because he was big. So I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. Was he announcing the original lineup?
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
Okay, so I guess that was then because if you pay attention,
that is not a big surprise.
If you pay attention behind Kendrick Lamar, it did have the names. They're named at the bottom of the marquee. Because I guess they weren't originally. That's how I knew Anderson .Paak was there.
But it's like, why I think big surprise? I think like when Princess O'Neill brought Shaka Khan up.
Okay.
And it's just like, how we feel about Shaka Khan, I'm just like, oh. That's Shaka Khan, you know what I'm saying?
I guess that was it. The big surprise was that 50 Cent was going to hang upside down.
Or how Mike bought like 2 kids from like the part of the world, and they heal the world, and like all the audience was involved in it. Like, yeah, like didn't see that shit coming. So when he was like a big surprise, I thought like shit blew up there. And the NWA, give oh my god, that would have been some shit. Have like all the remaining members of NWA get back together.
No, I don't know if they would have done that. The NFL collective head would have exploded if they decided they put NWA back together.
Great. Bring yellow and red back. Shout out to Easy.
Oh yeah, no. I don't know. I do now thinking about him, like maybe that's why we were talking about the song choice. Jay-Z probably had a lot to do with pushing this forward, and he was like, all right, so y'all can cut me a check real fast. Go ahead and do Still DRE. I'll take it.
Yeah, right.
But I thought it was good. So, what are some of your favorites? Now, I'm not asking for a top 5. I'm just talking about, like off your head.
Off the top of my head, Bruno Mars.
Prince.
To MJ.
Yeah. And Prince again.
Prince was.
Yep, that too.
First of all, I don't know how Prince made it rain, but he made it rain.
Because he's magical.
Yeah,
Prince.
Look,
I don't know how Prince made it rain and his hair did not revert.
Because he's Prince. Y'all not hearing
that too. Yeah.
That is. I mean, because I loved how the whole stage was his symbol, and I was like, this is fucking dope. This is dope, and it Purple Rain, like literally, and I'm like, okay, that's iconic. Beyonce's iconic.
Yeah, Beyonce's was good.
And like I agree with Prime. I agree with Mike. I just went back and watched Mike again, and I'm just like, dude, just stand because on First Take, they was talking about the halftime show. Stephen A. Smith was talking about stuff. Only thing he wished that would happen with that because he this halftime show was up there for him. He said if Mary brought Method Man out.
Yeah, somebody said that too.
Yeah, that could have been the surprise right there. To be honest with you, and then we
would have been fire.
We could have said no more drama, and then Michael Irvin was telling his story of how he snuck out the locker room to go see the Michael Jackson halftime show.
Wow!
And he said, "Coach, I'll go to the bathroom."
He probably snuck out on that mile.
Oh, no, because did you see First Take this morning? But he was like,
I didn't see it, but I seen that part. People was like, he probably snuck out to do some drugs or something, but then he just so happened to be watching the show.
No, he went out and he still got outside to go to the bathroom. And then he was there, and Mike just sitting there standing for like 2 minutes, and everybody just like melting. And then and then that jam hit, and I was like, "Whoo, that boy bad." But so that's obviously up there with my favorites. But this one up there, I was like, I didn't know I was gonna try. And honestly, it's not my wife's fault. But when I first came in, I was like, "You ain't sell this to me." It was a halftime show. But I watched, I was like, "This joint is dope."
It was cool.
Because my wife doesn't feel the NFL. I get it.
It really had nothing to do with that. I was just like, it was a halftime show.
But it was a dope halftime.
It was cool. I already told you I was in here dealing with the baby and trying to cook dinner and trying to watch the halftime show. So I was really not like dialed in. But from what I saw, it was cool. I picked up on the Gold Lords thing immediately. That made me turn. I was like, wait a minute.
Golden Lords.
Oh yeah, first of all, I think everybody black should have picked up on the Golden Lords thing, but
no, I was definitely talking to my best friend. She didn't know what the heck was going on.
Who? Not.
Yes.
Let's not act like Media Man sold millions and millions now.
It did.
It's
not like he was.
We are on record of having Media Man as the greatest black figure in pop culture. So shut up.
Oh my
Shut up. Still don't know.
And Luther being the greatest villain of all time in the superhero movie.
Hey yo.
Exactly.
That's the.
Ain't have a line.
Just
flip this gun real quick and
kept it going.
Luther was the shit.
I don't think people know where that meme come from either. Where they be where the meme with him holding the gun is like the next motherfucker to say something going to dance with their father.
Yeah.
I don't think people know that from Meteor Man.
I would say probably don't. They have a lie. That was great.